A very big issue of concern that's emerging for a lot of people, it's been in the law for a while, the obligations on foreign brokers or dealers to report to the US government about holdings by US taxpayers. Hey, look, you need to know that if you're working with a foreign broker, it doesn't mean that the US government won't eventually know about it. Okay. Now, the question is, will the foreign broker report that to the US? Here are the situations where a US broker has to report. If the foreign broker receives US dollars, that is to say, they allow you to send US dollars to them, then to get access to the US dollar system, they have to comply with certain laws, in which case, the laws that apply to them are called the FATCA law, Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, which obliges every bank in the world, including these brokerages, to report twice a year the maximum balance on hand at that brokerage or bank each year. And this goes to a giant mountain that the IRS has where they stick all this data, and they're not effectively searching it at this point in time, but the data is all there. The second obligation that you as a taxpayer have is the obligation to report your activities on non-US banks and brokerages, financial institutions, and with foreign investors. So there's two forms by which you do that. One is called the FBAR form for foreign bank accounts, and the second one is Form 8938, it's an IRS form where you report all your foreign financial accounts, which would clearly include crypto exchanges. And we believe also in Part 6 would include transactions on DeFi exchanges. Now, the FBAR, it's not completely clear that it applies to cryptocurrencies, but we, as a matter of safety for our own customers, report crypto exchanges on the FBAR as well. And the key to understanding this fear about filing these anti-money laundering forms is that the U.S. strategy is to require its citizens to file these forms under the notion that honest people will file the forms and dishonest people will hide. Dishonest people will be money launderers and crooks. And if you engage in behavior where you don't report your cryptocurrency exchanges, your DeFi transactions, offshore, etc., you don't report these things, then you're engaging in behavior that is identical to money launderers and other felons. So this is something very serious to be aware of. Now, I know that certain exchanges that do cater to US people, that do handle cash, that are located outside the United States, say like in Australia, they are reporting things to the US. Now, they're not reporting transaction level information. They're only reporting total balance information at the end of the year or twice a year. So it's a big difference in terms of not knowing detail, but when the balance changes, it's because there were movements. And all the IRS has to do is say, we know you had transactions on that foreign exchange. We can see that from the blockchain record. And we see that you didn't report it on your tax return. And now we got a big problem. They'll think that might be a criminal issue. So I believe it's important for everyone to disclose all your foreign activities on these anti-money laundering forms in order to keep yourself safe from the future audit of a more aggressive new IRS.
Thank you very much for listening to today's show, and I hope you enjoy it. Please give us comments. We would love to respond to any questions you give us. You have tax questions that we can apply to. We will try to address it in future shows. Please hit like, subscribe, follow. Thank you. Have a great day.
The Clinton Donnelly Show, where we explore how taxation and regulations of cryptocurrencies affect your daily life as an investor. Clinton is one of the top experts in crypto taxation in the US. Clinton has a law degree in international financial regulation. He is an enrolled agent and certified as a cryptocurrency anti-financial crime specialist. This show is sponsored by CryptoTaxAudit.com, the income tax experts for US crypto investors. Go to CryptoTaxAudit.com to learn more and schedule a private tax consultation now. The opinions expressed in this show are not legal advice. Tax and regulations are complicated. Your situation is unique, so you should always consult a tax professional.